yesterday.
Video brought to you by Morante Plumbing and Oil. Morante.
And we are back, G-Mac and Winnie, coming at you with another edition of the Outlaw Blitz podcast, St. Patty's Day edition. Big fella, let's get dangerous. You're getting dangerous.
Cheers. Dangerous indeed. They are not losing potency.
Well, pass them right over here.
There you go. There's your crushed Blarney Stone.
Yeah, holy shit, man. So, what's funny is people don't know about these. They ask, and then I'm like, they really do work.
Yeah, they do.
They really wake you up. They
do their job. Yeah. Now, Wright doesn't have a small beak, and he got that thing down in there and about knocked himself off the folding chair. So,
I
huge fan.
We need to get more. Well, you were supposed to get those boomsticks.
I am gonna order the boomsticks on payday. From what I'm gathering is the real ones are the ones on TikTok because Amazon sells knockoff boomsticks.
Yeah, all they are really is them old fucking.
It's like essential oils, but in the Vicks vapor
the old
sticks.
Vicks vapor sticks.
Yeah,
and those things would knock your dick loose.
They would knock your dick loose. They were great.
Yeah, I remember
my grandfather always had one on his nightstand for his entire life.
Yeah. I remember Boston having like a cold flu, whatever. Right. Just a head sinus thing going at a football game, and he couldn't breathe. I'm like, well, I'm giving you one of these sticks. He's, what do I do with this? And he couldn't. It was like his whole nostril was stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, stick that thing in there and just sniff. And he's like, holy. But he could breathe. He's like, holy shit.
My grandfather used it for all the years he worked in the cement plants. Back then,
all the dust getting stuck up
masks and shit.
Yeah. No.
You were coming home jacked up.
Yeah. What's been going on, dude?
What has been going on? Not a whole heck of a lot.
I feel like my Rogaine's starting to work.
Nice. So are you using it?
Yeah, I've used it for like a month and a half, and they said at first, I didn't know this. The lady that cuts my hair told me, she's like, listen, just so you're aware, read about it. She goes, I had to really read up. She's like, at first, people were thinking their hair loses. What they do is it makes them hair follicles kind of like shed off what's there, and then it restarts.
Refills.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know. It just feels like it's fuller.
Right.
That where it used to be emptier.
I'd have to get the seeds, like the chia pet.
Yeah.
And smear them bitches on. I try. Well, I'm due to shave now, but I had to let it grow out about a week's worth, thinking, maybe I can let it. And then I took an overhead cam shot. And I'm like, nah, that's way too far gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good to literally to about there.
Yeah.
Which is weird, you know what I mean? Like usually, at least I don't have that one in the back. Like I'm full back in the back. If I was wearing a hat, you would never know.
Right.
So I don't know.
That's what I don't have is this is the big fucking solar panel.
I might have to go to fucking Turkey. $5,000, man.
That's it.
I got enough here that they could put here.
Oh, it looks painful as shit.
Yeah. Looks itchy as shit.
It looks gross afterwards, too, because it all scabs up. You're like, ugh.
But then you see a whole plane full of people with bandages on their head flying back.
Massaging the shit in.
Yeah. So, I don't, by the time this comes out, I'll be leaving for Texas.
Yeah.
The next morning. Day we get there, 87. But the weekend in San Antonio, 81 and 79.
You're going to show them why they call it the Longhorn State?
That's it.
Nice.
Showing all my exes live in Texas.
Great.
I'll show them why they call it the Shorthorn State.
There you go.
I'm looking forward to it. I definitely have a shopping list that I have to get certain things for a certain son of mine.
Oh, geez.
And while I'm in Austin, Texas,
Yeah.
next to the Longhorns
Not
Stadium.
Boston, Texas.
No, not Boston.
We're not doing it like a
You
road
mean-
trip.
Yeah, Austin, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
that was a good
That
movie.
was funny.
Yeah, your road trip.
Road trip.
You know that dude only got $12,500 for that. DJ Qualls.
That was his pay for the movie?
Yeah, he talks about it. He was on a podcast last week and he talked about it. That he bought like a fucking Nissan Sentra or something with it.
That's funny. Now, isn't he coming out in a Max series Krueger? And he's playing the new Freddy Krueger in the series?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
I've seen. Hopefully, it's not AI.
So
crap.
much shit is anymore. You
Right.
just go,
July 25th, though.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix.
Yes, I saw
I'm
that.
looking
Yeah,
forward
me
to.
too. Me too. That's gonna be. I just miss going to a theater. I love going to a theater to catch a movie.
I'm gonna go Sunday night by myself because wifey will be on. Well, when this comes out, she'll be on her way home already. Leaving for Oregon now as we're recording. Mildred Burke. What is the name of the movie?
Bro, you just
Queen of the Ring.
okay. I was gonna say you just gave us a ton of fucking nonsensical information to go. What's the name of the movie?
Yes, I had to think of it. Queen of the Ring.
I'm going to go to the movies alone because my wife's on a plane to Oregon. Well, not now, but by next week she'll be on her way home to go see. Fuck if I know.
Fuck if I know. That's the title. Yeah. So looking forward to that.
So what's that about?
Mildred Burke, the first
woman
wrestler.
of wrestling.
Yep.
I thought it was like Moolah.
No, she was the first like lady of wrestling. But when I say lady, she like had a brothel and she pimped them all out. It was bad. Like if you really read into her story, she was something else. She was not
different time, different things.
Right.
I got to say, man, you're looking extra popped on the camera today.
Nice. I think it's the backlighting.
It is the backlighting. So yeah, it's things we're figuring out. You fortunately have outlets that work behind you.
Correct.
I looked and there was nothing back here, so I have the drab background. You got a nice like bluish
poppy background.
Popped background. So we'll figure her out. We'll get some more stuff figured out. This roadshow thing's really starting to come along. Did I sent you the outline?
You did.
Pretty good.
You did.
It is pretty good.
Yep.
I'm getting pretty excited about it.
And working, like I said, doing the work to maybe be our George Carlin, getting our little dry runs here.
Yeah.
Set up. So.
And I think I might have an opener in the form of lead sack. Stand them up there and let them do some comedy.
Oh, that'd be fun. Any story,
dude. I don't care if we got to steal Tommy's fucking dirtbag fucking bus and we'll call it the dirtbag bus.
Oh my God.
And take it. However many people we can fit in that motherfucker.
Get somebody to sponsor it, wrap it with the logo.
Yeah.
And just go.
That would be awesome.
The Dirtbag Bus.
The Dirtbag Bus.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. Now we just got to start.
I'd get a set of the nuts hangers off the back, and then a Sal face next to
it. I'll just get like Big Head to make Sal like.
Yeah.
And
yeah, absolutely. Right
and the whole way the balls are swinging, Sal's tongue just
smacking off his tongue, like in real life.
Yeah. All right, you want to work into our top 5?
Let's do it.
All right. This week's top 5. Your top 5 favorite bubblegum.
Where'd you come up with this one?
It was one of these things. What it was is I was looking for one of the flavors that's on my list.
Yeah.
Seeing if it still existed, because I bought a pack of Spearmint. Like the cups. It might be Trident. They have cups. Like
they sit in your car thing.
Yeah. I bought one of those. It might be Trident. And I got Spearmint for whatever reason. Like I always usually do the white and blue gum.
Mm-hmm.
I did green this time. And I threw it in there and I'm like, man, this thing's got like a melony kind of taste to it. Like is this Spearmint? And it is, but it reminded me of that gum. And I wanted to see if that gum still existed. So I was like, oh, what's the top 5 favorite gums?
All right.
Go ahead, number 5.
Fruit Stripe.
Oh, legendary.
Yeah.
It lasts about as long as you do in bed. So 30 seconds and you gotta get rid of it.
That's an insult on fucking Fruit Stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go through a whole pack in 10 minutes.
Delicious for 10
seconds. Yeah. Then you need stick number 2. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Freshen Up. '80s and '90s gum. Is it on your
Way
list?
higher on my list.
Okay, we'll talk about it
Okay.
then.
Number 4. You know what we haven't had in a while? Big League Chew.
That's on my that's higher on my list.
Okay.
All right. My number 4, Double Bubble.
Double Bubble.
And the reason there is if you recall this, and
Right.
I know you're going to remember this, when we started coaching and we had the football
Yes.
field, there was a bucket of Double Bubble that nobody bought.
In your pocket.
And every week, your ex-wife would bring me out like a bag of Double Bubble, and all game it was just Double Bubble.
Yep.
Double. And we ran the table.
Very fruit stripe like in that flavor too.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was like chewing this fucking table.
Well, yeah, you had the bite strength of a fucking pit bull.
By the end of that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it helped keep me calm for football. But you don't fuck with traditions, and we're winning, and I'm chewing Double
Right.
Bubble. So Double Bubble, football always rolls together.
All right, so number 3. This is one of the ones I thought we would have in common. Baseball gumballs.
No, they're on my honorable mention.
Man,
Because
okay.
yeah. Did you have a favorite color? Because they didn't have a taste.
Right, they were orange.
The orange one?
Yeah.
The green one. It was it always was like home run on the green one.
It was like a buck a bag at the convenience or at the concession stand. That's
And you
why.
get and our little league did it right. They'd
Right.
have 12 pieces in there because there was 12 kids on a team.
Yeah.
So if you bought the bag, everybody got a piece.
Yeah.
It was cool. And I was like, I would not. Like, I think the oranges are usually doubles or triples.
Yeah.
Greens were home runs. Whites were like singles. I would not take a single. Like,
Not take the white.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to hit a home run.
There's black. It was a strikeout.
Yeah.
I ate them all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
My number 3 is a tie, and this is where your Big League Chew comes in.
Okay.
Bazooka or Big League Chew grape?
Big grape was my go-to for the Big League Chew.
Yeah.
Now bazooka also goes in the strengthen the jaw
Yes.
to pit bull strength.
And in the fruit
Fruit
stripe,
stripe, yeah, out of flavor in 5 seconds.
But it has a cool little comic with it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Now, I told this story on here before, I believe. The last time I got bazooka gum, we're going to Boston's baseball game,
Okay.
and I just got my new car. So like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And we stop in Cats.
Yes, you did tell me.
And he hands. So I take a piece of gum out, and I'm gonna. He takes a piece of gum out, and he's unwrapping it for himself, and he's like, "No, here, Dad." And he hands it to me. I take the gum, and we're at a stoplight, and I look at it, and I can't remember exactly what it said, but you will avoid disaster very soon. Something to that effect. So I'm like, that's weird. So I put this wrapper down. The light turns green. We get on the thruway, and just as we come on the thruway, there's a tractor trailer with an I-beam, and just as I pass it, a huge explosion. Boom! The fucking I-beam fell over, and the tractor trailer went right off. And there's dust and dirt everywhere.
It's a final destination.
And I looked at Boston, and I go, look in that, because what that registered in my brain when I came up behind that thing. I flew by the thing, and it was no further than my right rear tire when that thing went over.
Damn.
And he looked at it and he's like, oh my God.
That's wild.
It was wild. And Bazooka did that.
There you go. Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka
His
Joe.
wisdom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 2. This is the one that you're like, what the fuck is this? Clark's Tea Berry Gum.
No fucking clue what that is.
All right. So my grandfather on my mom's side used to always, like, when I would sleep there Friday nights all growing up, and he was always come home with random shit for me. It was the Rocket Pops, Boston baked beans, but always Clark's Tea Berry Gum, and it tasted just like the Canadian mints, the pink.
Yep,
just like it. That nice faint wintergreen taste.
Yep,
awesome. So always good memories with that gum.
That's it. That's why it's your top 5.
Yep.
Like, what's your favorite gums, right? My number 2, and this is what spurned this whole thing: Orbit Maui Melon Mint. I used to always have packs and packs of Maui Melon Mint in my locker, in my uniform, everywhere. And it was like a melon and a cantaloupe taste.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good.
What was the cat piss gum?
They still have it.
Trident, isn't it?
Yeah, because Pettit gave it to me the other day. It's a Trident tangerine citrus.
Tastes like cat piss.
At first, it tastes great,
right?
But then people are like, you got a cat, man? I'm like, no, it's this fucking gum. And you know me, I do not have cats. I hate fucking cats. So, but yeah, Orbit Maui Melon Mint. That's what sprung this whole thing.
That's funny. My number 1 is your number 5. Freshen up.
Freshen Up.
Yep.
My mom had that in her purse her entire life. Like she always had just bubblegum flavor Freshen Up.
That was my favorite.
Yeah. I like the cinnamon though. If you could find the cinnamon, wintergreen, peppermint, they were all great.
Another one that.
And then when I got to be a teenager, I called it cum gum because you bite it. Sal only eats Freshen Up. Yes. Gushers.
There was another one, Chewels.
Yes, I remember that.
Which went out of business in like the early 80s, but it was the same thing. It was the liquid center.
Yeah.
But yeah, Freshen Up.
Yeah.
Cum gum.
Yeah. Sal gets pieces that are like that fucking big.
Montana meat flavor.
Yeah. Yep. Apparently, an avocado tastes like clean dick, according to this TikTok that I sent Sal.
What?
It was a lady.
Did he confirm?
He goes, I got to go get me some avocados.
Only
Sal.
He's going to roll it around in some mud first, so he has dirty dick taste.
Yeah. My number 1 is Bubblicious Paradise Punch Gum.
Okay.
It was back in the day. Came in like a bluish purple, and it had like hot pink palm trees on it.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that to somebody the other day, and they're like, "Holy shit, that was the best gum!" And I don't think you're going to find it now. They might bring it back occasionally.
Yeah.
But Bubblicious Paradise Punch Gum.
Okay.
I loved that when I was a kid. Any other gums that like...
honorable mentions?
I have an honorable mention is anything cinnamon.
Yeah, like Big Red.
Yeah, Dentine Fire.
Yeah.
And anything cinnamon. Baseball card gum. That's got to be on honorable mention.
Absolutely.
As shitty as it was.
Yeah. That's right along the lines of Bazooka.
Bubble tape.
I was going to say bubble tape. Ouch.
Yep, ouch. They were like Band-Aids.
And beeper gum.
What?
You remember the beeper gum?
Oh, beeper gum.
Yeah.
I thought you said Bieber.
No, beeper.
I'm like, what?
It came in the fake little beeper case.
Yeah. Yeah, there was another one. Was it Chiclets that had the fruit-flavored ones, though, too?
Chiclets had, the mint.
They had the white.
The multicolored.
They were flavorful.
And then they did Chiclets
the little
minis.
teeny minis.
Yeah.
They're the ones I'm talking about. They were delicious.
Yeah, it's like a whole mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
And Pop Rocks had a gum for a little while, too.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah.
And not for nothing.
Sal likes it because it explodes in his mouth.
Correct. Of course. I couldn't classify it as a gum, but the center of a Charms Pop. The gum in the center of the Charms Pops.
Yeah.
They were delicious. That was good gum.
Yep.
They were awesome. So it makes you go down memory road, right? Like some people say juicy fruit, some people say double mint, some people say big red, whatever. But gum is something that transcends. Everybody chews gum at some point.
Beeman's.
What was the old beech nut?
Beech nut, Beeman's, tea berry, the one that I named, and then there was blackjack, which was black licorice gum, which was awful.
Yeah, I mean Sal would want tea bag and gum instead of tea berry gum.
Right. It tastes like a clean nut sack.
There it is. Yeah. All right, so that was our top 5 favorite bubble gums.
We got 13 Sal digs in that one segment.
We sure did.
Yeah.
There's more to come, I'm sure.
Nice.
All right, 5 crazy questions via GMAC this week. This one is going viral.
Oh, Jesus.
How many McDonald's hash browns could you eat in one sitting?
Oh, boy. Not as many as you think.
Do you not like them?
I do, but if they're super greasy, then that'll turn me away.
But how many
from
do
them.
you think?
4.
4? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I could eat 10 easy.
Really?
Easy.
Now, how do you do them up? Because when I was a kid,
I just take them right out of the bag.
it was I'd have to lay them out. I'd lay the ketchup down the middle, and then pepper, and then go to town on
Yeah,
them.
no, I just take them right from the bag. They're done.
Okay.
Hash, yeah. Now, the other one of these, I could save it or I could just ask you now.
Okay.
This could go viral too.
All right, let's save it then.
Okay. All right, number 2. Have you ever gotten away with breaking something in the house and do your parents still not know? Have you ever did something that you just never told your parents and they still may not know today?
Breaking anything.
I jumped the railroad tracks. I told that story on this podcast a few years back, I think.
Yo, no, I didn't get away with it. So no,
No?
no,
You never broke anything? You never did anything that you didn't want them to know? And
no, because I eventually got caught.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like years later or something?
No, like weeks later, like 2 to 3 weeks later, after the weather got nice, is when I got caught. So
What'd
what
you do?
happened was, I had my Turismo,
Mm-hmm.
and for people who don't know, it's a Plymouth, which was like the Dodge Duster at the time. And I was leaving Fantasy going home, and it was icy as shit in the parking lot. And I kind of skidded, and I hit one of those concrete
Pillars for the light pole?
Right, but I thought I just grazed it. So, and it was the passenger door. So it was dirty, it was snowy, and I always parked my car down at Dr. Greco's in the driveway in his lot. That was just, hey, you can always park here because we didn't have room in our driveway. So for like 2 weeks, I'm like angling the park a certain way, thinking, it's not that bad. Well, once the weather got nice and I washed the car, it was a fucking ripple.
It was caved in.
It was bad. It was like $1,500 to ward back is bad.
And your dad wanted to kill you.
He was tight. Yes.
Yeah, but what do you? It's an accident. It was legit. It wasn't like you're doing
right,
donuts,
but
right?
I just didn't. I wasn't doing donuts. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I just concealed it. I kept it figuring it wasn't going to be that bad, and it ended up being really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I get that part of it, but
yeah,
but it wasn't like you did something.
No.
Like I told you, I fucking came off the top of the PVI hill.
Yeah.
Flat-footed it coming down into Mount Marion, and it was me and Ramage and flying. I would think I hit the fucking railroad tracks like 85.
Yeah. Bang.
And as Ramage looks out the window like this and goes, "Hey, there's your mom." She was coming out of the post office. We get back, and now it's like dark, right? Because it's like after like football or wrestling practice, probably wrestling practice. And I get back to the house. She's like, "Man, some fucking asshole just came flying by and just like jumped right over the railroad tracks right in front of me."
She didn't know it was
I had no idea.
Oh my god!
I still don't think she knows.
Oh my god!
No, she will now.
Oh god! What's your scariest driving story that didn't end in an accident?
You mean like I skidded left, skidded right, but somehow saved her,
right,
or something? I don't know.
Mine is wild.
What's yours?
So I dropped my stepsister off to the Transalitos.
Yeah.
Who lived? This was in high school, so I was still living in Berkeley Heights. They lived way the frig up in Blue Mountain, and it was a snowstorm.
Yeah.
So coming back, now knowing that road as well as I do, West Oregon's road is pretty windy. Well, it was slick as shit. I did 2 full 360s and came to a stop.
Facing the wrong way?
Facing the wrong way. My asshole was
puckered.
Clamped.
As bad as Tennessee?
Yes, very much so. Maybe even worse.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is once you lose control, you're just like, oh boy. You don't know.
Right.
You don't
just
know.
hope.
So, yeah.
I lucked out on that one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What were we up to? Number 3. Who's your favorite This is a 2-part question. Who's your favorite cartoon character?
Oh, man. I didn't really care for Disney stuff. Warner Brothers, I don't know. George Jetson, maybe.
All right. What would you have his dating profile say?
Oh God. George Jetson's dating profile. Good hair. He has great hair. Stable job, good income.
Can't get her with the hose, you get her with the nose. He had a long nose.
He had the beak. Yeah, he had the beak. Yeah. That's a good line right there. And yes, I offer stability and a beautiful home to anybody who's interested. Something like that.
Nice.
Think of the view he had.
Oh yeah,
that place.
And if you didn't like it, they just hit the button and it went above the smog.
That's right. You still had a good view. It didn't matter.
That was pretty cool.
All
right, buddy. Number 4. What food instantly makes you have to poop?
Oh fuck. Instantly has to. Oh man, pizza.
The grease just
straight up
moves it all up. Yeah. It's certain things like
I've had it and not made it out the restaurant.
Jolly Cow ice cream.
Really?
If you handed me a Jolly Cow milkshake, I might as well just go sit on the toilet.
Or just
Because the second it touches my lips, it's like, whoop.
cut out the middleman and just throw it in the trash.
You know when Peter Griffin goes like this?
Yeah.
That's him. The second I would touch it, I'd be like, what? It's terrible. I cannot eat it.
Do you remember those chips they had back a while ago with the Olean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 5
Same
minutes
thing?
later. Absolute.
Everybody has that one food that really makes them go.
Yeah.
All right, and number 5, excuse me. What item do you hope will be obsolete in 10 years? I was going to say 20 years, then I'm like, man, we might not be here in 20 years. We might not be here in 20 years.
Right. One item obsolete in 10 years.
You hope is obsolete in 10 years.
Man, I don't know.
Right here.
Yeah.
I think it's killed fucking society. For as social as it's supposed to be, I think it's... You know what it's good for? You get alerts. Like, Saugerty School closed today.
Right.
There was wires down.
Okay.
The entire district got it right to your... You know what I mean?
Right.
It's good for alerts. It's good for... But too much time spent on that. Like, creativity's gone. There's a lot of things that just disappeared since these have taken over.
Like, one thing that... Like Garmin's, like those GPSs have totally gone by the wayside now because of those.
Yeah.
But more so, cars are just built with them now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, snow shovels.
Well, they may be gone for your existence. Right?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Because that means you got to shovel snow and that shit sucks.
Yeah. Well, it might be obsolete in your life.
It might be
but obsolete in general.
In general.
You probably didn't think a DVD player would be obsolete now.
Not that quick, no.
Not 10 years ago.
Right.
10 years ago, 2015? Yeah, you still have DVD players.
Oh, how about routers? Like
wireless routers
yeah.
and modems, yeah.
I think it's just going to be a thing where...
Like how we have light poles, it'll just
they're
be
going to be
internet
tower-based, yeah. I definitely see that happening.
It might actually be cheaper if, like, it happened like that.
It very well may be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that may be a thing of the past.
Yeah, and it'll probably be like new cities will have shit like that.
Even like cable TV, you're gonna get to a point where everything is just straight up streaming services.
They're trying it, but I think it costs more than just cable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird.
If they can get cost effective with it and figure out a way,
yeah,
it's gonna be gone.
Yep. All right, let's move along. Are you a dirtbag? Send us your questions for Dirtbag, sponsored by BGS Construction, where we nail all studs from the rear. 914-403-2619. And as Winnie always says,
send your dick pics.
Send your dick pics to Sal. You get 10% off every time you send a dick pic.
That's right.
All right, number 1, have you ever drank green beer?
Yes.
Dirtbag. Number 2.
Usually from the Shamrock on the St. Patty's Day parade.
Number 2, were you ever in a barroom brawl on St. Patty's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clear the way, Winnie. We're coming out.
We're leaving.
Dirtbags.
Still never got the hat back.
No. Number 3, have you ever passed the DWI to the right?
Yes. Numerous times.
Well, this particular one, though, I called this asshole for a fucking ride.
To be a DD.
To be a designated driver, he comes down and gets absolutely hammered, and I have to fucking drive home. I was smart enough to drink water and sober up.
Right.
But I'm like, you're like, hey, man, you're going entirely too fast. I go, fuck that. Keep it moving. Remember that conversation?
I do, on IW.
Mm-hmm.
On the bright side, I'm the permanent DD now.
I could be too, though.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Number 4, do you have a shamrock tattoo anywhere? Do you have a clover or a shamrock? Do you have anything? Yes, you do. On your hand, you probably have a shamrock of some sort.
Oh, yeah, it's on the hat.
Yep, dirtbag.
Yeah.
Clearly, this is the St. Patty's edition.
Yep.
Number 5, have you ever claimed to be Irish for the day?
No. Like, I'll wear green on St. Patty's Day, but I'm not claiming to be Irish.
Yeah, you're like Patty O'Toole.
There's nothing Irish about me. Yeah,
Right.
I'm wiener size is about it.
There it is.
There you go.
Does your town have a shamrock run?
Mine does.
Dirtbag. Have you ever banged a redhead?
Dye jobs. So
Yeah,
yeah,
dirtbag.
sure.
Have you ever had a shamrock shake from McDonald's?
Of course.
Because it's seasonal.
Yes.
Dirtbag.
But if you mix it with a chocolate shake, then you get the thin mint flavor.
Have you ever done kegs and eggs or Irish car bombs?
What's kegs and eggs?
It's like you're drinking with breakfast. They're drinking and you're having breakfast.
No, I've
It's
drank.
like a lot of places do it like that for
Okay.
St. Patty's.
What's
like
an
corned
Irish
beef
car
hash.
bomb?
A Guinness and you drop a shot in it?
No, I haven't, honestly.
No? Okay. And number 10, our final question. Do you know a gay Italian who has a rainbow tattoo and a lucky horseshoe for St. Patty's Day?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirtbag.
Sal.
Oh, he sponsors the segment.
He
Yeah.
sponsors the segment. It's perfect.
So that is the St. Patty's edition of Dirtbag. Let's keep her moving. Over and under, as we have done before, via GMAC. Number 1, corned beef.
Underrated.
Underrated. I just made mine last weekend because I'm not going to be here next weekend.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do it now. And then came out good. But man, you get tired of eating all that fucking corned
Well, that's
beef.
another. Yeah. The cabbage with corned beef. That's another one that'll have you in the toilet shortly thereafter.
Wasn't it one day you ate like a whole fucking
Plate of cabbage. It was sick to my stomach.
I remember that.
Oh, it was bad.
I remember that. Number 2, Irish soda bread.
The older I've gotten, the more I've learned to appreciate it. Underrated.
Oh, really? I think
Yeah.
overrated.
Really?
Don't fucking taste like anything.
No, it's like a cinnamon.
ugh.
It's like a raisin bread, really.
Yeah, but it's like hard as rock usually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
If you get it from, what used to be Lockman, so I guess now Melt Away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3, Reuben sandwiches.
Underrated.
Under fucking rated. Now
I prefer the Rachel to the Reuben.
Okay, which is
It's turkey instead of corned beef.
That's gay. No, you don't count. That doesn't count.
But
It's corned beef instead of pastrami.
Yeah.
And then
they are underrated still.
and then Thousand Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Coleslaw and Swiss cheese.
All right.
Not
Number
coleslaw,
4.
sorry.
Funny St. Patty's Day shirts.
Overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. How many? All those. Yeah. The 48 years into life, I've seen every little St. Patty's Day joke 100 times. So
Yeah. I saw one. It was a girl, something with double doubling.
nice.
Or my vision's doubling, double D's.
That's pretty cool. All right.
Was,
That's not bad.
yeah, underrated. And number 5, freckles.
Underrated. Love
Underrated.
freckles.
I know, that's why you love me.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're liver spots now.
Yeah, now, yeah. Oh, look at me. Yeah, so St. Patty's Day over under.
That's it.
That's it, man. You got anything else going on? St. Patty's Day can be enjoyed without a drink.
Right. Absolutely.
And you're getting very close. You're down to like,
I'm under a month now.
yeah, you're about 23 days away.
Damn near. Yeah. April 1st.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. I don't think. Corned beef will definitely be in the happenings. I want to get out to the Hurley Mountain Inn.
Are you going to go to your Shamrock Run?
Probably not. I don't know when it is. I think it's the weekend of, right? Next
It's
weekend.
probably like the 15th.
Yeah. We might. It depends on the weather.
So where I'm going to be in San Antonio
Right.
on St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day also, but the weekend of.
Right.
And they do a huge parade, but on the waterfront,
Nice.
the river walk.
Yeah.
But the hotel overlooks the river walk, and they do it with boats. So we don't even have to go anywhere.
You're right from your room.
Right. But what's nice about it is park the car. We can walk to all the restaurants,
Right.
get banged up, and just walk back.
Right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My goal is to end up not in the river.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Tomcat favorite was always the corned beef egg rolls from Hurley Mountain Inn.
Yeah.
And I know Freddie still goes every year and gets them. That might have to be a
New
make a trip out to
tradition.
get them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are that good.
Yeah. And and they're not huge.
No,
They're
you
not
can eat
huge.
2 or 3 of them and you're good.
Yeah. The only thing when you go to like places like that do big, and they're huge. Hurley Mountain Inn in Hurley, New York.
It's like 15,000 pounds of corned beef.
Oh
or some
yeah,
dumb shit.
yeah. It just the only thing is it gets so stringy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I love it.
Yeah.
But I remember one year my mom and I drove around looking for corn. Like everywhere was sold out. By the time like we got out of work, and then we finally ended up I think at the Village Diner right here, and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Another time I ended up at what was the old brewery in New Paltz?
That was the Gilded Otter.
Gilded Otter once. I ended up there.
Yeah.
So it's different. And every year, I cook different. I do a couple different corned beefs different ways.
Yeah.
One in a crock pot, one in the oven. Last year I did one in the air fryer.
How'd that come out?
Phenomenal, dude. And instead of waiting all day, it was done in like an hour.
I think you could cook a fucking flip-flop in an air fryer.
Yeah, it'll taste good.
It don't matter.
As long as you got good stuff on it.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about one thing because we're kind of ahead of schedule here. I downloaded this new app, and it's called the Yuka app.
Okay.
And basically, you scan barcodes, and it'll tell you how healthy what you're eating is. So this is just what I scanned in my fridge and in my cabinets. Cherry lime C4, poor. I think it got like a 41 out of 100.
Okay.
Score out of 100. Carolina Classic Barbecue Sauce, bad. 9 out of 100. 9. It gets worse.
So the C4 was better.
Sour Patch Kids Red Berry Hydration by Ghost, 39 out of 100. It's better than the sauce. Cheddar cheese from Cabot, 33 out of 100. Poor.
Really?
Yeah. So fucking energy drinks so far are better than that.
Than the cheese and the barbecue sauce.
Garlic and herb veggie dip, bad. 0 out of 100.
Wow.
Blueberry juice, antioxidant solutions, good. 50 out of 100.
All right, let me try to guess a couple.
Okay. Lactose-free, 1% low-fat milk.
All right, I'm going to say, I don't know what the word rating would be, but let's say 54.
No, excellent. 84
Okay.
out of 100. Kellogg's Corn Pops cereal.
2.
No, poor. 27 out of 100.
All right.
Better than veggie dip. Better than veggie dip. And better than, what else? Better than the barbecue sauce.
Right.
Special K with red berries.
I'll go 70.
No, poor. 32 out of 100.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Ground cinnamon has no rating. I don't know why. They just don't have a rating.
Maybe because it's just a spice?
And they will not rate honey. It says honey
why.
doesn't. I think honey is just naturally good. It's a natural sweetener. I don't think it's bad for you in any way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it just says they don't rate honey.
Okay.
Here we go. Ramen noodle soup, chickens.
Oh,
Chicken flavor.
0.
Yep, 0. Bad. 0 out of 100. English breakfast tea.
Now, we're just talking a regular tea bag, right?
Yep, just tea.
Like Sal, tea bag.
Yes.
How can that be bad? I'll say 68.
Nope. Excellent. 90 out of 100.
Wow, okay.
So I'm seeing a trend with me. Like I'm eating things that are very high in the thing or very low in the thing. Yeah. Salt, pink Himalayan ground salt.
Not an everyday use salt. 55?
50 out of 100. Good. It's on the good mark, 50. Here you go. Baked beans.
Oh,
like
man.
Bush's baked beans.
I bet you they get like a 20.
No, not poor. 49 out of 100. 50 is good. I think above like 80 is excellent.
Okay.
Poor. 49 out of 100. Gazebo room salad dressing. You know the stuff I put on all this stuff?
0?
0 out of 100. Here we go. Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning.
It's a spice, right?
Yep.
20.
48 out of 100.
Still higher than I figured.
Still poor, but honey roast crunchy peanut butter. Peter Pan.
Oh, 20.
Nope, good. 57 out of 100.
Really?
Yeah.
That shocks me. Okay.
Yep. Here you go. Campbell's chicken and stars soup.
How bad can it be? 47.
Poor, 30 out of 100.
Wow.
Now, chicken and star soup from Price Chopper,
The same.
39 out of 100.
It's better.
It's better somehow.
Weird.
Maybe less sodium.
Okay.
Pineapple cake, moist pineapple cake mix from
Zero.
0 out of 100. But the Dole pineapples,
10.
72 out of 100.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And vegetable oil,
30.
60 out of 100.
All right. Better than I thought.
Yeah, so they were the ones I did. I can go through here and just what. All right, so you tell me. I'll read off a couple different categories, and you
Okay.
tell me what you want me to read off.
All right.
There's popcorn, tortilla chips, pretzels, puff snacks, crackers, sandwich bread, mac and cheese,
Pretzels.
pretzels. Probably where I'm gaining all my weight back. Hold on, I gotta invite somebody. I'll invite. Damn. Pretzels. Okay. Sourdough specials unsalted.
Which is what I like.
Utz.
Unsalted.
The UTZ ones?
Yeah. 45.
Excellent. 78 out of
Oh,
100.
sweet.
Sourdough hard pretzels. These are the ones I use. The hards, the big ones.
Yeah, yeah.
54 out of 100.
So it's good.
Yeah. Where pretzels get, I think, bad is, wait, didn't you hunt those honey wheat pretzels?
Right. The
48 out of 100. All right. What else? What else we got here? How about yogurts? Greek yogurt, strawberry.
I'm gonna say anything that's got like the fruit in it is gonna end up being like, I don't know, maybe 50.
84 out of 100.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much all of them. Like the Sal's yogurt here, the Fagay.
Man yogurt.
Fagay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just no man butter yogurt, 84. Yogurts for the most part are pretty good. Strawberry Greek low fat yogurt, 78. Stuff that says low fat is weird. Zero sugar, 78, but then you go all the way up here to Greek yogurt strawberry or 000, they're 84s.
Huh.
So it's a cool app just to know. Here's one, ice cream.
0.
Well, it depends on what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Strawberry popsicles, 84 out of 100.
Like the Dole ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Organic freezer pops.
Probably 75 or 80.
Yeah, they're all pretty good in the 70s because it's really just fruit juice frozen.
Right.
So it doesn't have the toxic shit in it.
When you get to the little otter pops, I'm sure they're fucking terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Zeros.
Yeah, so that's something I think I'm going to take a lot bigger. Man, why the fuck do I look so red in that camera? I think it's because of the red is... Because it's not back here, but when I come up here, I'm getting the red. I think I'm going to shop a little smarter because I've kind of hit a wall weight-wise that I need to do better.
And
and when you go in your cabinet and you're getting a fucking bunch of zeros. but if just in my cabinet, it was 80 or above or fucking 30 or below.
Right.
Yeah.
No middle of the road.
No,
there's really good or really bad.
Yeah.
That's
but
funny.
I'm like, oh, cheese has to be good. Fucking 30. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild stuff, man.
But it goes to show it's not all dairy because the yogurt is good.
Yogurt is good, right?
So.
It's probably how it's processed or whatever.
Or not processed.
Or not processed, correct. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Anything else, buddy?
No, that's good, man.
All right. Take us home.
For GMAC, this is Winnie. This has been the Outlaw Blitz podcast. And as always...